Angela Davis calls a prison industrial complex is, the web of institutions that have caused the country to be the largest incarcerator. The country that steals freedom away from folks, denies folks freedom more than any other country in the world, more than China, more than North Korea, more than Iraq, more than Iran, more than all these countries we criticize for their human rights violations. We put people in cages, all right, 2 million people. There's not even 2 million people in Trinidad and Tobago where our parents are from, all right? 8 million people, if you count the number of folks who are not only in prison but on probation and parole, the 3 Ps, right, are under the jurisdiction of the criminal justice system. It's a crisis, and if white men were incarcerated at the rate that black men and brown men, Latinos are incarcerated, it would be a national crisis. It would be a national crisis. Women are the fastest growing group to be incarcerated, you know? And so it's all these little things, all these pieces of the system that are part of the legacy of racism and white supremacy that we all inherit. We didn't create the system, but we inherited it. Now to figure out what to do with it, what to do about it, right? The same way we inherit all these sexist traditions, these homophobic traditions. We got to figure out, are we going to just go with it as it is, right? Noam Chomsky said there's no neutral on a moving train, right? You're either on the train and you're moving with it, or you're going to get off and figure out how to stop it. One way or another, we have to figure out what our relationship is to these broader systems that are interacting in our lives. And for me, there was no way around it. I had done nothing wrong, and here I am getting locked up and being targeted multiple times. One of the absurd things that happened, I had to write about it. I thought about, I have a 10-year-old son, and when this first happened, he was much, much smaller, and I thought a lot about him. I thought a lot about how he didn't get out, what would happen to me. And my family actually came to bail me out on my second day being locked up. They brought in the bail, $3,000, they paid $3,000, and the clerk said, oh, ain't no more bail receipts, honey. Prison ran out of paper. Y'all gonna come back next week. I was like, what? But, my lady class, her attitude was like battery acid. She's like, can you believe the nerve? These no good, incompetent bastards. But Dame Carlo wasn't making the clerk work any faster, My brother David put in like a green plea for me. He's like, yo, miss, I got some more receipts you can recycle. My mom was like, for Christ's sake, take from lost patient, Mama Bible. My thugged out brother K is like, I got this, y'all. You want me to go home and get my rifle? And I look at these people and I'm like, so why can't I be released? Because y'all don't have a single piece of loose leaf? Scribble it on some damn scraps. Scratch it on a subway map, something. Anything you see like my son does at home for me. Indigo scribbles endlessly. On napkins, on sidewalks, pen, pencil, and chalk. Frida Kahlo's on hands and feet. Zigzag tag streak on mirrors might have a man Basquiat beat. Daring is a cadre of Keith Haring's. If Warhol was alive, Andy couldn't compete. Who knew? Crayola calligraphy could be more radical than Rembrandt. Vainglorious as Van Gogh. Picturesque as Picasso. I ain't even know. My kindergarten artisan scribbles Sanskrit riddles, rehearses verses, and undiscovered styles of cursive on papyrus masterpieces. His felt pen releases a kaleidoscopic cartoon pieces. In the comic book of life, our firstborn son, scribbling since the age of 1, treasure maps on folders, expose a soul older than the Arctic shoulder, born long before Jesucristo saw prehistoric wars between dinosaurs, stomping on the ocean floor back in the day before Noah. Hieroglyphs, watercolor kisses, bunk bed ceiling. No sky limiting the vision in his head, fidgeting with the smidgen of provision at the dinner table, ready to run his bedroom before he finished consume dashing, bush and daiquiri, broccoli and dumplings stew. You know how West Indians do, Daddy. Can I be excused, please? Oh, shit. Stupid excuse like an artist, urgent plea. Boy, you better finish them Black Eyed Peas. Then spread the wings of your work, but wide and dive inside. No day to listen, Icarus for us, child. You was born to fly. I strive to be the father you deserve, more faithful to you than even your mama when we dance. Like Dolly's oversized ants on each other's last nerve. Your scribble psalms dim the twilight, break the dawn until the hills and valleys yawn. Scribble on whatever issue hits you, even if you gotta put it on toilet tissue. Scribble on whatever superhero you swear is the best, the baddest, the bomb. Them bad boys from Krypton can only do the world so much harm, so long as you keep scribbling on. Breakdowns become breakthroughs, like the young lad who used to afraid you'd slip through, like a grain of sand. Time told another story. Fate, it seems, had her own plan. Young boy, she whispered, as you slept, magic marker in her left hand. Take hold of this and scribble on. Scribble your father on.